Welcome to InTheBox Selection. Man, you guys know who we are. It doesn't really matter. You guys know. Francis, InTheBox, Andrew.
How's it going, Francis?
Good, man. So, hear the news. You hear what just happened with PSA? Because that's what we're talking about right now, because this is some crazy shit.
Well, it's been kind of a crazy morning. So they really threw a curveball on us out of nowhere. There was some rumors, I think, that this was going to happen, but I hadn't seen anything confirmed. Woke up this morning, saw a couple things about it, went out, checked it myself, and sure enough, like you're about to
show the people what just happened. Okay, so yeah.
So a couple big takeaways. I mean, pretty much everything is at least double what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Express was 75, regular was 50, economy was 20.
The comparison images for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, PSA just waited, just fuck us all in a sense. Out here trying to make a living for something. Even as collectors, it's like, damn, bro. Damn. Oh, my God.
Well, it certainly changes a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know what's the crazy thing about it is, like, we knew it was coming, right? Because they've been talking about it for a couple of weeks and at least a couple months. Like, I heard it a couple months ago and I knew that I had to make my submission. So I'm happy that I got my 4 cards and I paid like $216 instead of like $437,000 for it.
But instead of selling the kidneys that you don't have left. But
right?
Yeah.
I try to ras them off, man. They got some pretty good interest and everybody liked the fact that they were used for it.
Yeah, game used.
Yeah, it was game used. You know what's crazy? Like, we get it that they double the prices, but nowhere on their website they're like, hey, we are going to, raise the prices on this day or anything like that. Like
I think that's my one beef that I have with the whole thing, because we're going to talk about it. There's a lot of takeaways for sure, but the only really like major beef I have with it is that they didn't announce it to their members, before going through with it. And
like, they didn't announce the pricing increase, right? So we'll go back to the pricing increase. They didn't say that their timing was going to get better. I mean, going to the website, the regular is still turnarounds impacted. The economy has fully and entirely been shut off. And the value is like a 6-year plan. Like, I don't even... What?
So I think what it does, Francis, is it takes away people from sending in 4 or 5 cards, and everyone's going to have to do group subs now, because there's not going to be a way, for somebody like me or you to just send in 5 or 6 of our PC cards. And because who's going to pay $100 to grade, their card that's worth $100? Like, it's just not going to happen. And if they don't allow the group or the economy pricing outside of their members, then group submissions are just going to get more and more popular.
Yep, that is exactly. I mean, this is a huge flex. So, like, I give it to PSA. It's a huge flex. I completely entirely agree. I cannot send out a Justin Herbert NFL debut or Jalen Hurts or Zion Williamson that is worth like $300 when you got to pay $100 to get to $100 to get it graded. Then it comes back at PSA 8 or PSA 9. And you just wasted that much money. Like,
you just wasted your money.
Yeah, but it
puts a value on being able to know what you're going to grade. And I'm not trying to self-promote anything, but we've talked about this on other podcasts about how to choose what to grade. And I'm going to do a little mini series on the Inside the Bubble podcast about how to pick what to grade, because I get a lot of questions on it. And I mean, this just going to make it more difficult.
Yeah, it is. And like, especially like for small businesses, like we both run a small business. Like we run the box collection, Bubblegum and Leather. We're both trying to get off the ground to get to the come up part of it. And I know that for us, this is going to, like, let's be honest. Are you still going to submit to PSA?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'll just
Me too.
It'll change what I submit. Yeah. I mean, like, for instance, like, here's a good example. Earlier this year, which thank God I have all my stuff there already. Like, if I had waited and been lazy and woke up this morning, I'd be so upset with myself. But at least, I got my good stuff out. But what it's going to change is, and this is what kind of sucks about it, is that, like, I took a Topps Gallery Babe Ruth card, a base, and it was really cool looking. I just really liked it. And I was like, I'm going to send this in because it looks really clean and I want it to be in a holder. I'm not going to do that anymore. you know, like, because that card's probably worth $50.
Yeah.
So if it's graded, if it's a 10, even it's maybe $50. So I'm not going to do that anymore. And that's what sucks about it. But like I said, we're doing group subs at Bubblegum and Leather. It's something I think you guys are probably going to do in the future. I mean, we're just all going to have to band together.
Which I'm thankful and I'm grateful for our community, because we are not out here like, oh shit, we're going to stop it, we're going to do this. We're like, as soon as the message came out, we were working on a BECM Cards. It's like, all right, guys, so we have to like reevaluate some things, we do some budgeting and things like that. So I'm happy that we're all working together. I got like three to three concerns into it really quick. What is this going to do to the value of PSA cards? But before we answer that, how big of a flex is this on GMA, on HGA, which I could never get it in time, Beckett, all the other grading cards out there?
I think it's a flex on everyone except for Beckett. And the only reason I say that is because like Beckett just raised their prices recently, and they're 6 months. They're 6 months out on everything. So like, nuts. It's not like they have their crap together 100% either. But what it is a flex on all the other ones you mentioned, because what they're saying is like, we don't even want those cards that you're sending to, just go ahead. Send them to GMA for $8 each or $10 each. They're like, we don't even want that. So it's a major flex on those guys for sure.
I think that's like I get it that it's such from like a small business standpoint, like we're trying to make it in the card words. But if I was PSA right now, it's like we all got slapped in the face. Like,
but think about it this way too. Like, and I mean, obviously, I don't want anybody to raise their prices. That sucks. It's like when gas goes up. But the only thing I'll say is, like, from their perspective, all it's going to do, you mentioned, is it going to make their PSA cards go up? Yes, it will, because it's going to cost more to grade them. And it's just going to further separate them. They're already the gold standard for grading. And it's just going to even make it even more so.
They just make themselves a whole other pyramid. They're like, they got themselves like they're building themselves a resort on top of their resort.
Exactly. Like, they're like, you know what? We already had a beach in Cabo. We're gonna buy a whole damn island this time. Like, we're just gonna get the whole thing.
We're gonna buy a whole fucking island in Cabo just for fun. Really, this is nuts. Oh my god, I can't. Like, I'm happy that my cards are there already. This sets me back by, I don't know. I gotta make a little bit more eBay sales. Oh my god.
The other thing though that we talked about is it will continue to prevent the market from getting flooded, because no one is going to be able to submit cards on their own that are worth less than, what would you say, $400, $300?
At least 300. If it's not worth if it's not worth 300 to 400 base, I'm not sending anything else like that. And like now, before I was like, you know what? 200 was like my cutoff.
That was about where I was. Depending on how confident I was it was going to get 10. But I
haven't seen any card that's been under 400 or 500. Like the Jason Dominguez is 400 or 500. The Justin, the Tua, the Jalen Hurts silver, like all those cards.
The Herbert checkerboard that Tessie opened for you?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that
you got straight from Bubblegum and Leather.
Shout out to Bubblegum and Leather, like feeding my PSA submission
and
cards.
To Tessie, because I don't think that had come out if you'd have opened it.
Oh, hell no. That would have been impossible. Okay, we gotta end it in 75 seconds.
All right. What's your final takeaways here?
My final takeaway from like my standpoint, my perspective, this fucking sucks for me. Huge PSA flex on everybody. I love it and I don't. And one day I will hope to flex like this on other people.
I think you summed it up. I'm happy and sad and mixed emotions and frustrated, but also like understand. So yeah, I think you hit on it all. And I think one thing you pointed it out, there's a lot of people that are reacting to this like today. We got to do a little more research, I think, before we all know what we're going to do about it.
I think that we're just in the planning phase. Like we're back to square one. We're planning. I know
that's what it is. Yeah, I got to redraw all my prices and everything. So yeah, absolutely.
I just hope that because more people, less people are going to submit to PSA, more of them are going to submit to Beckett, to GMA, to all those places. I hope that actually fixes the turnaround time, because I would like to get my cards when I paid $100. I would like to get them in 25 to 35 days, not this not this, whatever the fuck this is, economy of service suspended, regular turnarounds impacted. Like, bro, we're trying to make a profit by the
turnarounds impacted is such a broad statement too. I mean, what does that even mean? You know, like turnarounds impacted. Okay, thank you for your communication.
Yeah. On that note, we're gonna end the recording. This is In The Box Collection, our reaction to it. Please check out Bubblegum and Leather. Thanks for actually PSA announcement. Don't let that go. That small comment by Bubblegum and Leather from Andrew. Don't let that go. If you're watching the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and go to Bubblegum and Leather because they're gonna start doing group submissions to help out the community out.
Absolutely. And thanks, Francis. Thanks, In The Box Collection. We're always having fun, always reacting to stuff.
This is nuts. We're gonna I don't want to end it on that screen. Hope you guys have a great day. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, Andrew. Deuces.